Hey guys, I'm back. I told you I'd do more videos, and right now I'd like to show you guys my book collection because it's pretty large and I think you guys enjoy it. You would enjoy it. So, without further ado, I give you my book collection. Okay, so here's the first shelf. Right there. And first up we have Which President Killed a Man? Which is basically just a non-fiction book about all these facts about the presidents. Then we have Alfred Hitchcock's Stories to be Read with the Door Locked. This is a really good book. It's like just short stories that he wrote. You know, Alfred Hitchcock, the famous director, and they're like thriller mystery stories. They're really good. Oh well, it's a used book, so it's okay. Hauntings and Encounters of Different Kinds by Jenkins. I don't know her first name. It's Arlene L. Jenkins. That's it. And it's basically just supposedly a non-fiction book about real hauntings. So I don't know. Then put this back. I have The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, which I'm looking forward to reading. I really want to read this so bad, but as you can see, I have so many other books to read first. Then we have The Lost Symbol by Dan Brown, which my dad just finished reading, and he said it was amazing, so he really wants me to read that. In the back, we have The Secret Lives of U.S. Presidents by... I'm not sure of the author, but yeah. It's just like Which President Killed a Man. Then we have Artemis Fowl, the first book by Ian Cofer. I think that's how you say his name, I'm not sure. Then The Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman, the second book in the His Dark Materials trilogy. And then we have Roald Dahl books. We have, let's see if I can get them, The Twits, The Magic Finger, Boy, The Witches, which is one of my favorite, and Matilda. These are the books that I read when I was little. And then we have my Dan Brown books. I'll move these again. We have The Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, Deception Point, Digital Fortress, and those are all my Dan Brown books. And then this is an interesting book right here. We have Splintered Icon by Bill Napier, and it's supposed to be like a thriller sort of book, and it says right here, fans of Dan Brown take notes, so I'm looking forward to reading that because I'm a huge Dan Brown fan. Have to get this back in if I can. Oh well. And then we have my Sarah Pinborough books, which is like one of my favorite authors ever. She writes horror books. We have The Reckoning by Sarah Pinborough, Breeding Ground, which is my first book that I read of hers, which is amazing, The Taken, a ghost story, Tower Hill, which is her almost most recent one, and then her book that just came out, Feeding Ground, which is the sequel to Breeding Ground, which I really want to read. Then we have my Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series by Douglas Adams. I only have the first, third, and fourth book. I need to get the second and fifth one. I borrowed the second one from the library. Then we have Jurassic Park and Prey by Michael Crichton. Then we have Dean Koontz novels. We have Watchers, Intensity, The Husband, and Phantoms. We're looking forward to reading those. Then we have Maximum Ride by James Patterson. Whitley Strieber books right there, 2012, and The Wild. All these I need to read. And then down in the second shelf, we have my hardcovers. Sorry, those are all pencils and junk. There's my glasses. I don't think you knew I had glasses. Michael Crichton, anyway. We have a collection of 3 novels, which has Congo, Sphere, and Eaters of the Dead. Let me move this. Then we have 2 Stephen King books, Cujo and The Dark Tower, Book 1, The Gunslinger. Then we have The Historians by Elizabeth Kostova. And then we have Brian Lumley's Necroscope, which is a vampire book that I need to read. We have Gregory Maguire's A Lion Among Men, which is his newest novel, I think. The third book in the Wicked series. Then Philip Marjolin, Lost Lake, which is like a thriller novel. We have my Anne Rice, The Tale of the Body Thief. That's book 4 in the Vampire Chronicles. The Host by Stephenie Meyer. My Harry Potter books right there. I have the ones in hardcover, the first, fourth, and the last one. Then right here we have 2 James Patterson books, which I love. The Dangerous Days of Daniel X, which is amazing and I recommend to everyone. And the sequel, Daniel X, Watch the Skies. And then we have Hawks Harbor by S.E. Hinton. Yep. Which is her newest book. I think that was 2006, though. And then right here we have my David Eddings series. David Eddings, the Belgariad series right here. Book 2, Queen of Sorcery. Book 3, Magician's Gambit. Book 4, Castle of Wizardry. And Book 5, Enchanter's Endgame. And then this is the novel that you read after you read the Belgariad. It's called Belgarath the Sorcerer. Then we have my Malloreon series, which you saw in my last video. And you already know all those. Then we have The Losers, and Regina's Song, and High Hunt, which are all standalone novels. This is his first novel. Can't wait to read those. And then in the back, if I can get this to move without moving anything or falling. Okay. We have the Library of Classic Horror Stories, which has Dracula, Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, all those classics, some Edgar Allan Poe as well. And that was like $7. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, which I need to read, and the rest of the Harry Potter series. As you can see, the 5th one is my favorite. How well I treated that one. And then up here we have The Summoning by Kelly Armstrong, which you saw in my last video. If you didn't check it out, go watch it. And then we have the 3rd shelf. Actually, I think I'm going to stop the video here, so check out part 2 with my book collection. Thanks for watching.